12-year-old boy walked into his kitchen on a Wednesday and saw a hammer next to his secret Roblox computer. His mother was sitting at the table waiting. The next 30 seconds is what you need to hear. Liam was 12, and he had been playing Roblox 8 hours a day for 6 straight months. His mother had noticed in October. She had said something gentle then. He had said he would stop. By November, she had taken away his tablet. He had said okay and gone to bed early. By December, she had taken away his phone too. He had said okay and stopped talking at dinner. What his mother did not know in January was that Liam had been saving money for 6 months. He had saved every birthday card. He had saved every dollar his grandmother sent him for Christmas. He had $420 under his mattress by the second week of January. He went to a computer store in town on a Saturday morning while his mother was at the grocery store. He bought a small, refurbished gaming computer with his own money. He paid in cash that morning. He carried it home in a backpack. He set it up under his bed where nobody would find it. He waited until his mother was asleep at 11 each night before he turned it on. He played Roblox under his bed every night from 11 to 3 for the next 2 months. His grades started dropping at the end of January. He went from A's to C's in 6 weeks. His teachers asked his mother if everything was okay at home. His mother said yes to all of them. His mother had no idea why his grades were falling because she thought the gaming had stopped. She thought she had won the gaming battle in November. She had not won anything at all. Liam's mother was cleaning his room while he was at school on a Tuesday afternoon. She was vacuuming under the bed. The vacuum bumped into something solid sitting on the floor. She bent down to look. She saw the small gaming computer hidden behind a shoebox. She stared at it for almost 2 full minutes before she touched it. Then she pulled it out. She found the cables. She found the headphones. She found a sticky note with login passwords. She did not yell. She did not call his school. She did not call his father at work. She sat down on the floor of his bedroom and looked at the computer for almost an hour. She was not angry at Liam. She was angry at herself for not noticing for 2 months. She was angry that her 12-year-old son had been more clever than she had been. She stood up slowly. She picked up the computer with both hands. She carried it downstairs. She set it down in the middle of the kitchen table where they ate dinner every night. Then, she did something she had thought about for the entire next 3 hours. She went to the garage. She opened the toolbox. She took out a small claw hammer. She walked back to the kitchen. She placed the hammer next to the computer on the table. She did not raise it. She did not swing it. She just placed it there, carefully and quietly. Then she sat down in her chair at the kitchen table and waited for her son to come home. She waited for almost 2 hours without moving. She did not check her phone or make dinner. She just sat at the table with the computer and the hammer and waited. When Liam walked into the kitchen at 3:47, he stopped dead in the doorway. Liam stared at the table for almost a full minute before he could look at his mother. His mother did not look up at him at first. She was looking at the hammer. Then she finally raised her eyes. Her voice was quieter than Liam had ever heard it. She said, "Liam, you have a choice to make. You have 30 seconds. Liam did not speak. He could not. He was looking at the computer and the hammer. His mother said, "Either you take the hammer right now and break that computer yourself." She paused. She took a long breath. She said the next part very carefully. She said, "Or I will break it in 30 seconds and you will lose the choice." Liam felt his hands start to shake. He felt his stomach drop. He felt every cell refuse. He had bought the computer with money he had saved for 6 months of his life. He had carried it home in a backpack. He had hidden it under his bed for 2 months. He had played the only game in his entire life that made him feel good at something. His mother was asking him to destroy it himself, voluntarily, in front of her eyes. Liam looked at his mother for a long time. He looked at her face very carefully. He saw something in her face he had never seen before. He saw that she was scared too. She was scared of him. She was scared of what he was becoming. She was scared of losing him. The hammer on the table was not a threat. It was something else entirely. The hammer on the table was the most honest thing she had ever shown him in his life. Liam walked to the table on legs that did not feel like his own legs. He picked up the hammer with his right hand. He felt the weight of it. Then he raised it slowly above the small gaming computer that had been his secret. His mother did not look away. His mother did not flinch. His mother did not say one word. Liam brought the hammer down hard on the small gaming computer in front of him. The screen cracked on the first blow. The casing snapped on the second. Liam stopped at the third. His mother stood up from her chair. She walked around the table to where he was standing. She did not yell at him. She did not lecture him. She did something Liam did not expect. She took the hammer out of his hand. She put it down on the counter. Then she hugged him. She held him for almost 5 full minutes without saying anything to him. Liam started crying on her shoulder somewhere in the middle of the 4th minute. He had not cried in front of his mother since he was 8 years old. She held him until his breathing went back to normal. Then she sat him down at the table. She said, "Liam, I'm going to ask you something you have never asked yourself." She said, "Why do you love computers so much?" The actual answer, not the gaming answer. Liam did not know what to say at first. He looked at the broken pieces on the table. Then he started talking in a way he had never talked to his mother in his life. He said he loved how they let him build things from nothing on a blank screen. He said he loved how the rules made sense. He said he loved how they did not judge him. He said a computer never told him he was stupid for the way his brain worked. His mother listened without interrupting once. When he was done, she nodded slowly. She said, "Then we are going to do something different than what we have been doing." The next week, she signed Liam up for the after-school programming club at his school. She did not take away gaming forever. She did something different from that. She put a strict time limit on it. 90 minutes a day, with her in the room with him. What Liam discovered in that programming club over the next 12 months was unexpected. It was the part of this story that nobody in his family had seen coming at all. This is the part of the story that, if you are watching this, you should hear twice. Liam's mother did not take a hammer to her son's computer because she was a strict parent. She did something much harder than being strict. She gave him a choice he was old enough to make. Most parents would have broken the computer themselves while their son was at school. Most parents would have yelled. Most parents would have grounded him for a long time. His mother did the opposite. She put the hammer in front of him and stepped back from the table. She knew something most parents are afraid to admit out loud. She knew Liam could choose. She knew that if she broke it for him, he would hate her instead of hating the addiction. She knew that if he broke it himself, he would feel what addiction actually feels like for the first time. The hammer was not about destroying a computer. It was about giving a 12-year-old a chance to save himself. Liam could have said no. He could have walked out of the kitchen. He could have called his father. He did not. He picked up the hammer because somewhere inside, he already knew his mother was right. He had been drowning under his own bed for 2 months. He had been lying to everyone. His grades were falling. He was sleeping 4 hours a night. He was alone in a way that hurt. Breaking the computer was not punishment. It was the first thing he had chosen for himself in a long time. That is the thing nobody tells you about parents who do scary things on purpose. The scariest thing a parent can do is not take something away from you at all. The scariest thing a parent can do is hand you a hammer and trust you to use it well. Liam joined the after-school programming club the next Monday. He stayed for 3 hours every day. He learned Python the first month. He learned Lua the second month. He started building small games. His mother kept the broken pieces of his old gaming computer in a glass jar on the fireplace. She did not put it there to shame him. She put it there because it was the day they started again. 1 year after the Hammer Afternoon, Liam published his first Roblox game on the platform. The game was small. It was a puzzle game about a kid trying to find his way out of a maze. It earned $300 in its first month. Liam bought his mother flowers with the first paycheck. He bought himself a new gaming computer with the second paycheck. He set it up on the kitchen table on purpose. His mother smiled at him when she saw where he had set it up at the table. She did not say anything when she saw it. She did not have to say anything to him. If you are watching this, here is what Liam and his mother both learned the hardest possible way. When you love something to the point where it is hurting you, the people who love you have a choice. They can take the thing away from you, they can yell, they can hide it, they can punish you, or they can do something stranger and harder. They can put the thing in front of you and ask you to decide. The first kind of parent makes you afraid of them forever. The second kind makes you grow up that afternoon. If you have a parent who hands you a hammer and steps back from the table, do not assume anger. They are probably scared. They are probably out of ideas. They are probably trusting you more than you trust yourself. The second thing Liam learned is the harder one to admit out loud at 12 years old. If you have been hiding something under your bed because it is bad for you, you already know. You do not need a hammer. You do not need your mother to find it. You do not need to be caught. You just need to walk it downstairs and put it on the kitchen table yourself today, before somebody else has to do it for you. That is the part of growing up nobody teaches you. The hardest person to be honest with is always the one who lives in your own head. Have your parents ever done something that scared you but turned out to be love? Tell me below. If you watched till the end, drop a like and subscribe. See you next time.